Buckato, shit talker black, still living. Although they're fucking with my foot, keep sending shocks to my foot as though it is going to make me fall, you know? So this is what they are doing to me this morning. They started last night. This night I went to bed, I wake up and it's worse. As though they are sending electrical shocks to my foot. They have done that before, but only send like one shock, you know, just one. But now it is continuously shocking my foot. And the reason why, they feel, they don't have any feelings. They think that, and that they do a lot of thinking. They have a lot of theories. That takes a lot of thought to get all those fucking theories that they have. So they think I am moving too fast, you know? And right here, it says to target audience. They did not mean to stop it there for that. They stopped it there for a reason. They think that I am moving too fast. So they need to slow me down. However, to me, I am so far behind. It is ridiculous. That's how far behind I am. I stopped here. I was reading this and I say about the TV and neurolinguistic programming because how I was watching the Adjustment Bureau and then all of a sudden they tweet. You have to have been there to see what I saw. And down here I was reading, but I was going fast. It was only reading and showing some things that had targeted individual United States techniques. It's targeted individual and United States. And it also has a lot of things in here that has eat, and CIA. Because this is what the CIA are doing. They're eating on the targeted individuals' minds. I know they are doing that here in the United States. Also, the word national came in here so many times to let me know they are doing it nationally. But I do know for myself, a witness within myself, no one has to tell me or to use codes or anything. I see it being done right here. I see the techniques, the neuromarketing techniques being done right here in the United States. And this neuromarketing, it is not only just for you to run out and buy things. Yes, it's for that too. But it's for you to do things by their law the way they want you to do things by their law. I was reading it so fast yesterday. When I got to adjust the level of consciousness, I guess sometimes I do want to stop, but I know I will change the road, the street I am on. And then I will go down another road, then the motherfuckers will catch me on a couple of avenues before I can get back to the street where I started. So I just decided to just keep going straight by it. Although to me it is very important. Because here it is talking about, I have to take it back just a tad bit. And I'm not good at that either. And the word influence is also United States. T.I. is an emotional. And they are making our days here on earth. It's nothing but rain in our brain. Some people are still singing the song that they wish it would rain because their life is in so much pain. Some will not tell you that they wish it would rain. I passed that stage already. There was a time I just wanted it to rain all day, everywhere. Don't give a fuck. Flood every motherfucking body out. Do you know that shit was happening? Then I wanted fires to start. Just set some shit on fire. I don't give a fuck where it is. I don't care if it even is where I live. I don't give a fuck. I would be so angry. California somewhere was set on fire, and people would tell me possibly why they don't be around me today and think they're afraid of me. And Elvira, she said that. She told me, she said, Isabel, people are afraid of you. And I'm like, why? Why? They are afraid of my mind in a way that I can't think, and they cannot think that way. So then that is where I passed so fast yesterday. I should have not did that. Because I am talking about the what? The adjustment bureau. If you add us as men to their TI shit, they can come and change and adjust. They can come and adjust the level of our consciousness. And they have done that. It almost had me there. Metaphysics, no, did not even want to be involved, not knowing I was already involved, because I did not take the things I knew from finding out my who I am, through my pineal gland, and like doing the science of HiRAM, ABiff, having entities and things. I did not look at that to be metaphysics. But this is what they are doing, so that you cannot go to a higher level of consciousness. They want you to stay on a certain type of consciousness. And this is even why they spell the word, or the word is spelled and said that way, consciousness. I'm going to see if I can find this word in another language, and then once I find another word in another language, I turn it into a V1n3 language. It is some form of a slang language. This way, they don't know that motherfucking language. I take one language and make up my own. Like they took all the languages and made up their own. I only need one language. Then I just make up my own word from that one language. Now, and it is not none of this shit. It will be either a Hebrew word or an Arabic word. Now, so now the adjustment bureau comes to adjust the level of consciousness. Here's the word con. This is science. It can also be CIA. They're just hiding the A because they have so many fucking vowels. They don't need to put the A there, you see. And they were very cunning with these words of how they could take the knowledge of the science of HiRAM, ABiff, and then use it with a Babylonian language, the language of Babylon. That's why it's babbled, because everybody's language in it is babbled. So now they are conning you. They're in the company of conning us. And I'm just going to say that this is the CIA. I can go to the 7-letter club. I got into the 7-letter club with my last name Jenkins. It has 7 letters. And it also has vowels. And then if it doesn't have an A, if I need an A, then I throw in Frankie. I throw in her name. And I can take the A from there and put it here. And take the I and put it somewhere. And like back into the 7-letter club. I can use it later if I want to. So now I can have 2 eyes. It's just a long process of how to play the game. So now I'm going to say this is the kind of the CIA. Then you're going to go, oh. And you might even say on who. And then I will say on us. And then you will say where. And I will say here in the United States. And the N. Now, since I know Nancy, I say the N stands for Nancy, but that's not stand for Nancy. That is only a joke. The N, to me, since they have national in here and nation in here so much, then I'm going to say this is for the nations, all nations consciousness United States is fucking with us. Even if you say, oh no, this is Russia, inside Russia is United States. If you say, oh no, this is Australia, in Australia still United States is USA. It's USA and Russia. Now, the ESS, this is for the matriarchs. This is for the princesses. You see, the daughters of HiRAM ABiff. If you look up ESS, you will see this is a female, these are female letters. They form a prefix on the end for a female, like princess, you know. When you say bless, then the word bless is a female word, and of course, a female will want all her children to be blessed. So, while they're fucking around with our consciousness, they're also fucking putting this up. Not saying fucking around, not saying adjust the level of conscious, but they want to adjust the level of consciousness. And this is how they turn your sons gay. And there's another way to turn your females gay, but this is how they turn your son gay. Anytime you use this word on your son, the ESS is a suffix. You can be using neuro-linguistic programming to make your son gay. So it's just the word conscious. They are just a level of conscious. The ness is some bullshit. They did that. They put the ness on there because they need all nations to be under the CIA and United States con. But they can't call me. See, I played the game as a child, so little, so young. I played this game as a child. And I played it in my mind. You know, there was no one outside of me to play the game, so I just played it in my mind, you know, like get a piece of paper and a pencil or even a crayon, and then I would start with my name, and from my name I would go here and I would go there, you know, and just have everything, all kind of stuff, you know. And then my sister, I'm going to start telling you some things that only my children know. My sister Sharon, there was an entity that will go to my sister Sharon and stand next to her. And then my sister would get up and turn the television to what the entities need me to see. Or she will come with a book so that she can teach me. I need a physical someone to actually teach me so that I can catch up to the game. Just like these machines, they cannot teach me how to fix them because the technology on Earth, it is so fucking old. No one remembers it. So I just have to go to Google for my help. Now let's get back to them adjusting the level of our conscious. And this is why they're stopping me. This is why they are now attacking my left foot. Let me fall, motherfucker. Just let me fall. I don't give a fuck. Just let me fall. It will be someone in your family will be in such a horrible car accident. They will have to pry them out with the jaws of life or whatever the fuck it is. But they will not die. No, I don't want anyone to die. And I don't want anyone to suffer, so it will not be someone in your family, bitch. It will be you. You're not going to have someone in your family suffer for some stupid shit you have done to me unless they are helping you. You pink bastard. You best let go of my motherfucking foot. And if I fall, I better not motherfucking fall. Make me fall, motherfucker. Or make the pain so great I think, if I even think I need Tylenol, I will make your head hurt so bad I will come up that wire. I am learning. And to you nasty pink, holding the patterns to all this bullshit, mind control, bitch. I am now in training to be able to turn myself inside out, get into my pineal gland, and talk to Anu. If someone else besides you hear this, they would think I am delusional because you already told them that, you black old road bitch. But that's fine. Because I'm going to turn myself inside out. I'm going to talk to Anu. And I do have a way of getting rid of you without harming everyone else. I am not one that will fuck up people who have the beings, the earthlings, that you are fucking over. Why, in my mind, would I go to Anu and say, this just destroyed the whole planet, although I feel like it should be destroyed? However, I also has my iman in me, and if there is a will to destroy your ass and to keep the rest of us safe, then bitch, there is a way. I guess that will go from Anu to you, their wifey. And here, in your neural marketing bits, I can spell Anu, A-N-U. That's why you like that goddamn Neo try to be like Anu. You copycat and jealous bastard. Telling the two-man Taylor motherfucker. Always got to do shit bigger and better and be fucking up. You pink bastards. Now, the word advertisement and adjustment. You take adjustment, put it on top. You have ads, and then you have ads. Then you have the J. The J is for just us here in America. You know Jesus. Then you have United States inside. You have a plus sign. And then you have your men. Another plus sign. So when they say adjustment, they have two plus signs. So they are about to add on. What are they adding on? They're adding more TIs and more TIs and more TIs into the simulated world that they have created and put inflation on the bottom and then tie a knot in it so we cannot get out. But they can open it to inflate it. How do they inflate it? With chemtrails in our air? Sure, that way is. Also inflated by doing it more and more and more TIs, more and more and more perps. So that is the adjustment bureau. And now and more programs too. So now we have advertisement. Since you want to slow me down, you nasty bitch, I thought I was going slow. I did not stop at all these fucking words. Here, in the word advertisement, remember, adjustment has two T's, and this has two T's also, right? So they're about to add the fuck out of some shit. Add the fuck out of what? Some TIs, and they will have victory over this shit. I had a book. It will tell you that the ER is not a good thing either. So, but I forgot. So here you have TI, and there's your man. And now, they are in relation. So now, they are repeating the adjustment and the advertisement. They are repeating it to who? TIs. Here's the word AT, which is at. But at the T, if it was relate, then that would be ATE. To eat on our minds, they are the zombies. You just do not know. They give you a physical zombie so they can zombie and eat. They be zombitizing and eating all on your mind. So I'm going to go back to the episode, The Rule of Law, where they have a melanated man who does not even know he is playing the part of HiRAM ABiff. Wow. And I do think that man is older than me, but then I do not know. As I got older, I thought everyone knew about HiRAM ABiff. Someone knew, and no one did. And then one day, I was reading a book Yahweh Ben Yahweh had written. And it is The Widow's Son Raised. You know, they had to go my Yahweh books. They left me two. Yahweh's judgment on America. No. The plagues of America, 10 plagues on America, and the widow's son raised. Those are the only two books they left me with. I have so many of my other books, and those are the only ones they left me with. And in that book, I read the name HiRAM ABiff. I had not heard it since I was maybe 10, 9 or 10. I had not heard the name HiRAM ABiff. King Hiram, sure, he's in the Bible, but not ABiff. I began to call our peace to ask questions, because at this time, they had already captured my other. So I called our peace, and no one knew. How can you be all up in there like that? It's like everyone lived in my other house, but I did not. I would live in some of his houses in the states, in different states. I would live there, But I did not live in HQ. That's my other's house. Everyone else lived there. How is it none of them know what I know? And I did not live there. And yes, and my other knows that at that part there's something that it is called a blanket. My other knows there's a tear in the blanket there. Why teach me this and you teach no one else? I feel as though in a sense of a way that is not fair. But hey, that's my child. That's my life on this fucking planet. And when I get out of this flesh, the flesh is really what's keeping me down, They cannot fuck with my mind. Yeah, you can hit my foot with your directed energy. You can hit my foot if you want to. And you can scramble my brain. But you cannot make me and force me to be what you want me to be. I will not be a whore. I will not get into your TV. That's what you want me. You want me to sit at your fucking ass TV with all your dumb, stupid, numb-down fucking commercials and all the bullshit you put in TV. Everything they watch on TV is gay. I don't watch that shit. But I live in this house, so I have to hear that shit. When the fuck all this gay shit start being on fucking TV? You took out Dobie Gillis off the air. Straight took him off the air. Because the girl's gay. You could have changed the girl like you do every fucking thing else. You come in, you adjust it. No, you took it straight out the air. You took Dobie Gillis out. Look at the name. Dobie Gillis. But now you're Dobie Gillis in every motherfucking body. You're so motherfucking tired of all your gay shit. You gay, nasty, gay man, Neanderthal. Running around adjusting shit. Brutal motherfuckers. And I'm going to turn myself inside out. I am in training now. And you know I'm in training. Because when I go in my mind, and the things I do and say and see in my mind, your bitch has to see that shit too. And I did not know that you were doing that shit until years after. You defeated me, and now you defeated me. You think you have my mind, you have my children's mind. That's my children. My children are not me, and I am not my children. You cannot have my mind. You crooked motherfucker. Now I want to go back to your little dumbass movie you wrote where you think you're going to get your ass back up in the galaxies. No, bitch, you will never return. When I shed this little stupid ass body of mine, I will return. And I will have ideas of how to fucking get away from you. And turning myself inside out will not kill me. Because I am in my mind. If someone comes to see me, I will be laying there or sitting there or even typing. You know I can travel. You know I can, bitch. I can travel whenever the fuck I want to. I do not have to wait for a queue. I can travel when I want to, and you know it. This is why This is how I know that you know what I'm going to do before I even know what I'm going to do. You knew who I was before I knew who I was. Although Frank Drake could not pinpoint me at my time of birth, you motherfuckers pinpointed me somewhere in my motherfucking life. Maybe when I started to go to school. That is when you pinpointed me. You nasty pink Neanderthal bastards. Bumbleclots. That's what you are. You are a bumbleclot. Shit talker lahiva.